Hi, welcome to this video presented by the Center for Academic Student Achievement, or CASA, at Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. CASA is located in the Glasscock Student Success Center, in between the Bell Library and the Robert Ferguson Engineering Building. My name is Tara Ivy. I'm an academic success coach at CASA, and together with Director Hector Duarte, we work with the TSI and Developmental Education programs here at TAMOCC. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the Texas Success Initiative, or TSI for short, and I will take you over to our website so that you can find all of the answers to your questions about the TSI. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, what is the Texas Success Initiative? Well, besides being a mouthful to say, the TSI is a state legislated program that requires students to be assessed in reading, writing, and math before they can enroll in a Texas public institution. After students complete the TSI assessment, their scores are used to determine whether or not they're considered college ready. The minimum scores are displayed on the screen right now. Students who don't meet these minimum scores are required to enroll in one or more developmental education courses while enrolled at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. The developmental education courses will satisfy the TSI requirement without you having to retake the test to meet one of these scores. Okay, here we are on the CASA website, casa.tamocc.edu. You'll notice it's part of the larger TAMOCC website. So if you just went to the tamocc.edu and use this little search bar, type CASA in there, it will bring up a link to our site. And in fact, if you ever want to find anything on TAMOCC's website, this search bar really does come in handy. I use it often. So I'm going to scroll down, and you can see that all of our academic support services are currently available online because of current circumstances, and I'll talk about some of that in a little bit. But I really want to get you over here to talk about the TSI. So clicking on this little star takes you to the TSI page. And this explains what the TSI is, what it means to our students. And the first thing I want you to look at is exemptions and waivers. If any of this applies to you, let us know. Visit this site, read through these exemptions. If you've scored high enough on the ACT or SAT in a single test administration, if you have been honorably discharged from the military, if you've taken dual credit coursework in high school and maybe we haven't gotten those transcripts in yet, any of that, let us know. And we are happy to update your TSI status to exempt. You might also have a waiver. Waivers are for active duty military, or if you have successfully completed a college prep course in high school, let us know that. You'll get a waiver for 2 years, and within that 2 years, you'll complete the coursework that's required, and that will take care of your TSI. So we're happy to update your status if you let us know. And you can email that information to casa@tamocc.edu. Okay, moving on. If you don't have an exemption and you don't have a waiver and you didn't quite meet those college readiness scores that I showed earlier, then you'll enroll in developmental education courses. And what these do is they offer you that foundation and additional support that you need to move on to your college level coursework. Majority of our students come in with a math TSI need, so they enroll in developmental math. We're not going to talk about Math 0099 because we're not offering it in the upcoming semesters, but we are going to be offering 2 options for developmental math. First option is Math 0200, which is a co-requisite option. A co-requisite is a course that's taken and connected to another course. So it's taken with another course and it's connected to that other course. Math 0200 connects to the college level course that is required for your degree plan. So depending on what your degree plan is, you can check with your academic advisor to be sure, or look it up online. Depending on what your degree plan is, you'll take one of these college level math courses listed here, and one of those will connect to a Math 0200 course, and that will satisfy your TSI requirement when grades post at the end of the semester. So in other words, you get a passing grade in Math 200, 0200 and college algebra, then you're getting your TSI requirement taken care of, like the state of Texas says you have to, and you're getting the college math requirement that is needed for your degree. So two birds with one stone, right? So let's say that you need a little additional support. You're not quite ready to go into these college level math courses just yet. So then you would enroll in Math 0310, which is actually a true developmental course. That is a course that is going to give you the foundation you need and prepare you for going into one of these college level courses. So it is worth 3 semester hours if you're enrolled full time for 12 hours. 3 of those hours would be developmental math, and it does have a lab that attaches onto it. That lab offers additional support for the course. It can be repeated as many times as needed. But we do want you to keep in mind you have to complete your developmental requirement within your first 45 hours of enrollment at the university. And with all the support that is given with these courses, supplemental instruction, tutoring, the wonderful developmental math instructors that we have, all of that support is going to make sure that you complete this within your first 45 hours. So no worries there. For English, the reading and writing portion of the TSI, you're going to enroll in the English 0099. That is a co-requisite course, and that also attaches onto a college level course similar to the Math 200. The only difference is the English 0099 is not a classroom course. You're not going to go and sit in a class. You're going to meet one-on-one with a professor who's going to mentor you on your reading and writing and prepare you for college level writing. So you'll go to your English, your college level English course, English 1301, most likely in the fall. And if you were enrolling in spring, it might be 1302. But for this upcoming semester, we're looking at 1301, and you'll get that credit, the English credit required for your degree and part of the core curriculum. And then you will, through this English 0099, that will take care of your TSI requirement. And then also you're going to get a great foundation to move forward in those college level reading and writing intensive courses that you're going to be taking for your degree. So this gives you that extra support for that and satisfies your state required TSI. So one of the main questions we get is, can I retest? Can I retake the TSI and score higher? Absolutely. We definitely encourage you to retest if you want to and if you feel prepared. So we have some resources available. If you were wanting to retest that you can prepare ahead of time, we want to encourage you to prepare ahead of time. Take a week or two, depending on, how you feel about your math or reading or writing skills. So scrolling down here, we have the Khan Academy. We highly recommend using them. They're free, they are nonprofit, and they offer help in a variety of subjects, and they have plenty of academic support videos, all kinds of subjects. So definitely look at the Khan Academy if you're wanting to prepare for any type of exams, upcoming exams. We have a math preparation playlist that was put together by one of our math professors. This will help you. I'm going to download it and open it here. And this is going to help you prepare for the math TSI. If you work through all of these concepts, you would be prepared, beyond prepared for the TSI. So if you don't want to go through all of these, figure out kind of where you're lacking. Where do you need a little bit of help? And then focus on that and prepare ahead of time, and then, schedule your TSI and retest. You can retest as many times as you want between now and the time the semester starts, or even after the semester starts. But the sooner the better, really. Moving along, I want to tell you about the support we offer, because so you don't retest and you enroll in developmental education, you're going to need some academic support. So going back to CASA's main page here, we offer a variety of support. So let's just look at that. We're going to scroll down. Tutoring. This is one-on-one peer tutoring. Sometimes it might be groups if several students are working on similar things. We have our tutoring labs. Hours of operation are here. Physical location is here. We have tutoring schedules. So if you look at our tutoring schedules, our spring schedules are up online right now. Here's a list of all the courses that we have tutoring in. And this does change from semester to semester depending on what's being offered and the needs of our students. So, you know, if you're taking a course and you don't see it listed here, then it might be offered in the future for tutoring. So if you look through these tutoring schedules, I'm going to pull one up right now. This gives you the names of our tutors and the times that they work and when they're available and what they tutor. So we have Math 0300 here, and there's our tutors that are available. College Algebra. Statistics is going to be on its own schedule. Business Math is going to be on the business schedule. So all of this is available to you. That is tutoring. Let's look at supplemental instruction. For supplemental instruction, we call it SI. You can read about it right here. It's an academic assistance program, but it's a little bit different from tutoring in that the SI leaders are actually working more one-on-one with the professor, and they come highly recommended. They've taken the course, they've done well in the course, and most of the time they're majoring in that subject. So they hold group study sessions for a particular course, and we're going to have those for math. We definitely want to encourage you to attend these sessions. They're very helpful for our students. And we've found that students who attend SI sessions on a regular basis do quite a bit better than those who don't. So when we look at the SI schedule, you know, we have several offerings of each course. So let's go down to one that a lot of our students might be using. State and local government is a common one. So you'll notice that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, there is an SI session available for state and local government for this particular professor. That is our SI. And we'll go back over here. We also offer peer mentoring. Peer mentoring, if I can get to it. We have our First Islander Scholars Academy, which is first-generation college students. So if you're a first-generation college student, if you're the first one in your family to go to college, check out this program. They do so many fun things, and they support one another, and they help with transitioning into college, finding resources, anything that you need to get help with transitioning as a first-time college student, a first-generation college student. Our first year peer mentoring is
everybody gets a peer mentor in their first year. So you're going to receive communications from us on a regular basis. And so peer mentors are going to reach out to you regularly and ask if you need any help, if you need any guidance. University is quite different from high school. So if you have questions that come up, if you're looking for resources, if you're looking for clubs to join, help with your major, maybe you want to talk to somebody who's been there, and that's who you go to. Go to your peer mentor. They can answer a lot of questions, and they are a current student, so they know what's going on in the student world, you know. So definitely want to visit with them. And of course, we have our academic success coaching. So academic success coaching, that's me. That's what I do. Here's our hours of operation. Here's kind of what we do. We do academic success plans that are individualized for each student. You'll probably get something in an email about that. We're going to make recommendations for tutoring. We're going to talk to you about using the Writing Center, and that's another thing I haven't even talked to you about, the Writing Center. So let's look at that. When you go to our Writing Center, we have some very skilled writing consultants, and I want to take you to that page. All of our writing consultants, our team, here they are. They are all degreed. They have earned a degree. Many of them are working on a master's or beyond, and they specialize in different areas. So we have some folks who specialize in scientific writing, in maybe report writing, technical writing, creative writing, even just writing in Spanish. If you need help with your writing, if you need help with structuring an essay, if you are making a resume, if you're writing an essay for a scholarship, run it through our Writing Center. Have a second set of eyes look over it. And most of our students will see their writing improve as they use the Writing Center throughout the semester. So, and you know, take in their advice in their writing. So to use the Writing Center, when you go to this welcome page over here, you set up an account by first clicking there, and then once you have your account set up, you can go here and sign in. And you can do an entire writing consultation online, and that is even without the COVID. We still offer writing consultations online. And or once we are back available on campus, you can come in and sit down. We've also got a ton of computers in CASA, and so if you go to the virtual tour of the campus, you can go into our building and see our tutoring labs. We have plenty of space, we have whiteboards to work on, and we have available Mac computers, and we have just your Windows computers. So if you're a Mac person, we've got Macs available for you. If you're a Windows PC person, we've got those available for you too. And we've got printing services also. So when we're open, come by and see us. If we're not, email us, casa@tamucc.edu. One last thing I'm going to take you to is how to contact us. So staff directory, you'll get to see all of us, all of our pictures here. Our email addresses are listed here. So you can email us directly. You could call us. It's a little more difficult right now to get a hold of us through phone calls, but definitely send us an email and we're happy to get back to you. We can communicate that way and answer all your questions.
This is going to conclude this video presented by the Center for Academic Student Achievement, also known as CASA. If you have any questions, feel free to email us, casa@tamucc.edu. or you can email any one of us directly. Our email addresses are displayed there on the screen. Also, be looking for emails from us in your inbox. We'll be emailing you throughout the summer and going into fall. In the meantime, take care this summer, and we look forward to seeing you this fall semester. Go Islanders!